What's going on, fam? It's your boy AP, the Fragrance King, man. Look, before y'all ask, the only reason why I'm in this uniform right now is because I literally just got back home from a retirement ceremony that I had to MC today, and I feel absolutely horrible, man. I feel sick. But before I get out of this uniform, because once I get out of this uniform, it's a wrap. I'm going to sleep. I needed to give you guys this video and break these two fragrances down, right? I know you've heard of this right here, Club de Nuit Iconic, and you've heard of Club de Nuit Iconic Extrait. There's similarities to these fragrances, and then there's big differences to these fragrances. If you've always wondered, or you want to know which one of these is the best, which one is going to be the best for casual wear, which one is going to be the best for the summer, then keep it locked. I'm about to break both of these fragrances down for you. All right, man, we're not going to waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into it right now, man. The first fragrance that we're going to talk about is the original Club de Nuit Iconic. Listen, this fragrance right here, the first time I got my nose on it, when I was stationed out there in San Diego, I smelled it. It immediately put me in the mind of Bleu de Chanel. Don't matter which Bleu de Chanel, it just reminded me of Bleu de Chanel, whether it was the EDP, the EDT, or the Parfum. It reminded me of a good batch of Bleu de Chanel. And guess what? I feel like Armaf did not miss a beat with this fragrance, man. Listen, if you don't want to spend the money for Bleu de Chanel, you can get this right here and not miss a beat. It smells to me as close to one-on-one as you're going to get. It's not exactly one-on-one, but it's as close to one-on-one as you're going to get. And if I had to pinpoint one in particular that it put me in the mind of, puts me in the mind of the Eau de Parfum the most. The Eau de Parfum is my favorite out of the Bleu de Chanel flankers, right? And I've always got good longevity out of the fragrance. I've always, enjoyed the fragrance. I've always got compliments when I worn the fragrance. And to be honest, when I first got Bleu de Chanel, I wasn't really a big fan of it until I smelled it on somebody else. And I'm like, man, do I smell like that when I got on Bleu de Chanel? And come to find out, man, I guess it's just one of those scents that people enjoy, right? So with this fragrance right here, the original Iconic, you're going to get some grapefruit. You're going to get some pink pepper, lemon, mint, coriander. You're going to get some ginger, melon, jasmine, nutmeg. You're going to get some incense, woody notes, sandalwood, amber, cedarwood, patchouli, and you're going to get some labdanum in the base notes. Absolutely stunning scent, man. Listen, I'm going to be honest. There's really no need to go out and pick up Bleu de Chanel and spend the money on Bleu de Chanel. You can go get this and it's going to get the job done, man. And honestly, if you're somebody that's balling on a budget for the summertime, this might be one of those fragrances that you want to add to your collection for the summer, especially if you're a fan of Bleu de Chanel. Longevity out of this, I get about 9 to 10 hours of wear out of it. 9 to 10 hours. Projection, I get about 2 to 2.5 feet of projection out of this, and it performs well, man. Especially if you put it on your clothes, you can get 12 plus hours out of this fragrance. So the fact that they came out with an Extrait de Parfum version of it blows me, right? But at the end of the day, Armaf always gets it right when they are putting together these fragrance profiles. And a lot of times they hit the nail on the head with the profile that they're trying to emulate. And in this case, in my personal opinion, I think they did a great job by emulating Bleu de Chanel. So if you like Bleu de Chanel, Armaf Iconic might be one of those ones, man, by Club de Nuit and Armaf. All right. Next up on the list, we got the flanker to that flanker, which is Club de Nuit Iconic Extrait de Parfum. Now, for those of you who have not smelled this, I can tell you right off the back that even just smelling it out of the atomizer, it takes a different turn for me. I feel like you get a smoother, more versatile scent profile with the original Iconic than you do with this one. Okay, so in my personal opinion, well, first let me just tell you. So when they came out with this fragrance, a lot of people were saying that they felt like Armaf was trying to go in the direction of the new Bleu de Chanel, L'Exclusif. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I put my nose on L'Exclusif. I've had a 10 ml sample of L'Exclusif. And what I realized with L'Exclusif is that if you have Eau de Parfum and Parfum version of Bleu de Chanel, there's really no need to get the Le Exclusive unless you're looking for something a little bit different. I will say that the Le Exclusive is a little bit richer. It's a heftier scent profile, something that you can wear in the daytime, in the spring and the summer, but you can also wear it in the wintertime and get away with it. In this particular fragrance, what this reminds me of is a combination of Dior Sauvage, Elixir, and Bleu de Chanel, either the EDP Parfum or the Le Exclusive, pick one. And you combine that with Dior Sauvage Elixir, and that's what you get in this fragrance. Now, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people that fell in love with Dior Sauvage Elixir, I've never really been a huge fan. It's not a bad scent profile, but I don't like the heavy, woody notes that you get in Sauvage, right? It smells good. Like I smell it on other people from time to time, and it always wows me, but I don't like it on my skin, right? I don't like it on my skin. Not to say that it's a bad scent. This, if you want something that is gonna get you, Dior Sauvage Elixir and Bleu de Chanel, like if you like those two fragrances mixed together, then you're gonna love this right here, man. So with this being an Extrait de Parfum, you're gonna get 10 plus hours of wear out of it. The projection on this is pretty strong, so you don't want to overspray with this. I would say you probably can get away with 7 sprays. 7 sprays will last you for the whole day. 7 sprays will last you for the whole day. You got some people that say, hey, don't, with an Extrait, there's no need to spray 7 sprays. I'm telling you from my personal experience that let me ask you, who are you wearing the fragrance for? Are you wearing it for yourself, or you wearing it for somebody else? Or are you wearing it because you're okay with being noticed? If you're somebody that's okay with being noticed, then hit yourself with the 7 sprays, man. Why are we being modest with fragrances that we spend our hard-earned money on? Then you're going to be mad if you wear the fragrance out and don't nobody compliment you, right? You like it, smells good to you, but nobody else tells you it smells good. You're going to be less likely to reach for that fragrance. But somebody else's nose can make you change your mind about a scent. If you don't believe me, try it. Get a scent that you don't like, start wearing it. And as soon as people start complimenting you, you're going to grow a liking to that particular scent. That's usually how it works, man. That's usually how it works. Trust me. When you realize that you're getting complimented a lot on a particular fragrance, you're always going to keep that fragrance in your collection because you already know what you can get. You already know what you can get. But this is not a bad scent profile. I've only worn this a couple of times. I got great performance out of it. I got a ton of compliments, right? But if you ask me, I think your younger crowd would like this more. So younger, in my personal opinion and my experience, younger people, younger males always tend to like Dior Sauvage. I remember vividly when I was stationed on a ship. I think I had on Millicime Imperial, and one of my sailors came up to me and was like, Chief, what is that you're wearing? And I told him that I had on Millicime Imperial by Creed, and they ran to their locker and said, well, you need to try this. And, they brought out Dior Sauvage. This was the original Dior Sauvage, not Dior Sauvage Elixir. And I'm not going to lie, it smelled good, man. It smelled really, really, really good. It just wasn't for me. I tried it. It just wasn't for me, man. So if you're looking for something that's going to save you some money this summer and you don't want to spend all that money on Dior Sauvage Elixir, or you don't want to spend all that money on Bleu de Chanel, Le Exclusive, or any of the Bleu de Chanels for that matter, then you can get away with spending about $35 to $40 on this. And you probably can get this for about $30 to $35 as well. And you can't go wrong with neither one. I personally prefer the original Iconic to this, but this is a banging scent, especially if you're going to be out in the high heat. I feel like this right here will perform better and punch more in the high heat than this one, but you can wear this one out on date night. I feel like this might be a little too strong for date nights, but this definitely, it'll put you right in the range where you want to be at as far as getting compliments in the whole 9. Listen, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get that quick video out real quick, and I'm struggling right now. I know you can't tell because I'm used to putting that poker face on, but I'm struggling right now because I got a serious migraine, man. I get them all the time. Hopefully I lay down, drink some water. Hopefully everything will feel better, man. But I'm glad that I was able to get y'all that video. My pick out of the two, It's Club de Nuit Iconic, the original, but the Extrait de Parfum is not a bad scent, man. So you can't go wrong with either one. If you like Dior Sauvage, go get this one. If you're a huge fan of Bleu de Chanel, either one of them, then get this one right here, man. These two right here, beautiful scents. Great job by Armaf. That's all my time for the day. I appreciate y'all. Usually I end the video with a salute. I feel kind of weird saluting y'all, you know, without my cover on. But hey, I salute y'all in my civilian clothes when I got my black V-neck on. So why not? Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, man, but y'all was here with me. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Appreciate every single one of the subscribers that I got. I appreciate the engagement on the videos. I appreciate everything that you guys do, because the days that I don't feel like doing this, I do it because there's somebody out there that's waiting on me to post a video to give you my take. You can get a take from anybody, but it's somebody out there that might be waiting on my take, and I can't let that one person down. So I appreciate y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think about these two fragrances down below in the comment section. And I want y'all to have a beautiful and great rest of your day and weekend. It's your boy AP the Fragrance King, and I'm out.